I love to tell the Best Year Yet story because it's so human, it's so organic. Imagine New Year's Day morning in 1980, almost 30 years ago, or maybe when you're watching this, it is 30 years ago. And my husband Tim and I are facing a new year, and well, I'll confess that the night before at midnight, I had stopped smoking. And I want to tell you, that was the hardest thing I'd ever done. So I was a bit crazy that morning, and I needed some positive distraction. So what we decided to do was take some time during the day to really plan for each of us what our goals were for the coming year. What did we want to accomplish so that we'd be more focused and we'd have a game to play for the coming year. And one of the goals that we both had on our list was running a marathon. And I tell you, we were small runners. We were, we did a bit of running, but a marathon was a huge leap for us. So we did it. And we shared about setting our goals and how fun it was. Of course, we set 160 goals or 130 goals apiece, so we didn't have a chance of success. And we subsequently learned that people can only handle about 10 a year, but it was a great year, and we did have to say it was something that we were very passionate about and shared about. So people started to say, well, tell me how you did it. How did you make your plan? How did you keep your eye on it? And so Best Year Yet began. In that next year, we started doing workshops, taking people through the questions, helping them make their plan. And it took a whole day, and we had a whole lot of fun. So probably over the next 10 years or so, Tim and I would do workshops from time to time. Every year we did our own plan. Every year for 30 years we've done our own plan. But for the next 10 years, it was kind of a sideline for us. And then in the early 90s, people kept asking me, more and more people all the time, tell me what those 10 questions are. And I can remember, like Abe Lincoln or something, taking an envelope or a scrap of paper and writing out, here's the questions. Number one is, what did you accomplish? And I'd write them all down, and I said, it's real simple, just answer those questions and you'll have a plan. And that worked. But eventually somebody said to me, a really good friend named Jock Bickert, said, don't you get tired of just telling people over and over again, I really want the book. I want you to write the book. So in 1994, I wrote a book called Your Best Year Yet. And it had a chapter for every one of the questions. It explained all about it. It had stories from many of our clients and the miracles that they produced in their lives and the transformations they had. And then at the end of it, there was a little workbook so people could fill in the answers. And I thought, that's it. Now I've given Best Year Yet to the world, and anybody that wants to find out about it and do a plan and make it happen has everything they need in this book. And kind of Tim and I went, that's that. And that isn't what happened. What happened was, here it is, 1994, letters or faxes started coming through to us. The phone started ringing. How can I find out more about Best Year Yet? How can I learn how to lead the workshop? How can I share it with other people who are in another country? Help me out here. Can you come to my country? Can you come to my state and lead workshops? So about a year of that went on, and finally we looked at each other, and particularly Tim said, I think we should make a business out of Best Year Yet. I think we should stop what we're doing and have a way that people could learn how to lead the workshop. We'd lead and give workshops around the world and really get out there and make a difference with this thing. So that's what we did. In 1996, we set up and began the business called Best Year Yet. And since that time, I guess it's now been about 14 years, we've given Best Year Yet in 14 different countries. Thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people have made Best Year Yet plans, had extraordinary results. My book has now been published in 14 languages, and we have trained over 350 program leaders and coaches to lead the Best Year Yet program around the world. And we've worked with over, I believe it's about 750 organizations and teams around the world. Extraordinary results because it empowers people to use what they've already got to produce the results they've always wanted and needed. That's what we've accomplished until today. And the thing I'm most excited about now, and we're most excited about right now, is that finally the whole Best Year Yet system, which consists of make your plan, track it for 12 months, and on the way become a master at producing results, that entire system is now online. So anybody, anywhere who wants to have a best year yet can go online and make their plan. I am so excited about that, and I owe it all to my husband Tim, who insisted for years that we should be doing it, and I resisted it. But since I finally got off it, we have Best Year Yet online. That's our story.